Uganda is a land of bizarre wonders where giant women and tiny tribes coexist and nature plays by its own rules. Uganda's forests shelter the ancient Batwa pygmies, while by its rivers, incredible human stories unfold, like a mother with the most children in the world or a man with so many wives he forgets their names. In this land of surreal extremes, one man even marred 7 wives in one day. With its strange, mysterious wonders and unbelievably affordable travel, Uganda is unlike anywhere else. Let's dive into its secrets in today's travel documentary. Uganda sits in the heart of East Africa, a landlocked country bordered by South Sudan to the north, Kenya to the east, Tanzania to the south, Rwanda to the southwest, and the Democratic Republic of Congo to the west. It's a hidden gem, packed with natural beauty and mysteries. Often called the Pearl of Africa, Uganda earned this name from British explorer Winston Churchill, who was mesmerized by its lush landscapes, rolling hills, and incredible wildlife. Uganda sits right on the equator, splitting the world into 2 halves. This means the country has warm temperatures all year, ranging from 20 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius, 68 degrees to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. But don't be fooled, its highlands can be surprisingly cool, and some peaks even have snow. Covering around 241,038 square kilometers, 93,065 square miles, Uganda is roughly the size of the UK. It has a booming population of over 48 million people. But millions of Ugandans actually live abroad, especially in the United States and United Kingdom, sending back massive remittances that quietly help fuel the economy, particularly benefiting the British. Uganda is also known for having one of the best refugee policies in the world. Unlike many countries, it gives refugees land, jobs, and freedom to move instead of locking them in camps. This has made Uganda home to over 1.5 million refugees, mostly from South Sudan, DR Congo, Rwanda, Burundi, Somalia, and Eritrea. These people, fleeing wars and crises, find a second home here, blending into Uganda's diverse society. Uganda's capital, Kampala, is a city of chaos, color, and surprise. Built on 7 hills, it's a place where bodas, motorbike taxis, weave through endless traffic, street vendors sell Rolex, the food, not the watch, and life moves at an unpredictable rhythm. The city blends modern skyscrapers with old markets, churches, and hidden slums, creating an electric, raw energy unlike anywhere else. Ugandans are known as some of the friendliest people in Africa, welcoming, curious, and always ready to chat. But when it comes to photos, be careful. Many locals don't own pictures of themselves, and some see cameras as strange or intrusive. Always ask before snapping a photo, especially in rural areas. A simple greeting or a shared laugh can go a long way. Kampala is wild, warm, and full of contradictions. A place where tradition and modernity collide in the most unexpected ways. Uganda's streets are alive with movement, and transport here is a thrilling adventure. The most popular way to get around? Bodas. Fast, fearless motorbike taxis that weave through traffic like they own the road. They're cheap, costing $3 for short rides, but hold on tight because safety is a gamble. Then there are matatus, crowded minivans where 14 people somehow squeeze into a space meant for 10, charging $52 per trip. One of Uganda's most unique traits is the creative way locals communicate, especially when trying to win over customers. In just seconds, a street vendor or taxi driver will shower you with playful and unexpected titles. Sister, auntie, queen, doctor, engineer, strongman, boss, handsome guy. And if that's not enough, they'll throw in a compliment. That outfit looks amazing on you, or you look like a millionaire today. It's all part of their charm, a mix of humor and strategy to convince you to buy from them. But it's not just vendors. The warmth and wit of Ugandan people stand out everywhere, and Ugandan women in particular are a prime example of this natural charm that makes the country so special. Ugandan women are a blend of strength, beauty, and natural charm, making them stand out in Africa. Known for their curvy, tall, and healthy physiques, many Ugandan women are naturally well-built, leading to the belief that Uganda is home to some of the giant women of Africa. Their beauty isn't just physical, it's in their confidence, warmth, and the way they carry themselves with pride. In 2019, Uganda shocked the world by launching Miss Curvy Uganda, a beauty pageant celebrating plus-sized women. Unlike traditional contests that favor slim figures, this event honored full-figured women as a symbol of beauty, confidence, and African identity. The pageant aimed to break stereotypes, showing that beauty comes in all shapes and sizes. While it sparked controversy, some saw it as empowering, others as objectifying, it undeniably put Uganda in the global spotlight for redefining beauty standards. The first ever Miss Curvy Uganda winner was Belinda Nansisi, a woman who embodied confidence and pride in her natural body. She became a symbol of body positivity and self-love, inspiring many Ugandan women to embrace their curves instead of chasing unrealistic beauty standards. Beyond looks, Ugandan women are known for their resilience. Many juggle family, work, and business, often running successful market stalls, farms, or shops. They are the backbone of their communities, balancing tradition with modern ambition. But there's another layer to their reputation. Ugandan women are some of the most welcoming and affectionate in Africa. Their hospitality, soft-spoken nature, and ability to make anyone feel at home add to their allure. For many visitors, a simple interaction with a Ugandan woman, whether in a shop, on the street, or in a taxi, often turns into a warm and unforgettable experience. Uganda, a country of contradictions, celebrates beauty in all its forms, whether in the lush landscapes, the vibrant culture, or the bold, curvy, and confident women who carry its spirit. Whether they're using humor, charm, or strategic flattery, Ugandans know how to make visitors feel at home. It's a country where strangers become friends in minutes, and even the wildest ride on a boda feels like an unforgettable adventure. Uganda is one of the world's youngest countries, with 60% of its population under 20 years old. The average age is just 16.7 years, a shocking contrast to many developed nations. But why is Uganda so young? The answer lies in high birth rates and a cultural preference for large families. In many Ugandan communities, having many children is seen as a blessing, a source of pride, and a form of social security. Combined with improving healthcare and lower child mortality rates, the country's population has exploded, with one of the highest fertility rates in the world. One Ugandan woman, Mariam Nabatanzi, holds a truly unbelievable record. She is known as the world's most fertile woman, giving birth to 44 children by the age of 40. Her story is both extraordinary and heartbreaking. Married off at just 12 years old to a man 28 years older, she had her first set of twins at 13. Over the years, she continued having multiple sets of twins, triplets, and quadruplets due to a rare genetic condition that made her ovulate more than usual. In Uganda, where big families are common, Mariam's life is an extreme reflection of the country's youthful and fast-growing population. Uganda is a land of big families and even bigger surprises. Here, polygamy is legal, and many men take multiple wives, sometimes for love, sometimes for status, and sometimes just because they can. But few take it to the extreme, like Musa Hasahia, a Ugandan man with 12 wives and 102 children. Musa, now in his late 60s, started marrying young, and over the years his household grew into something more like a village than a family. His home is full of children running in all directions, and when asked, he openly admits he doesn't remember many of their names. He relies on his wives to keep track of their children, and surprisingly, his family lives together in relative harmony. But as times get tough, Musa has now banned his wives from having more children, realizing that feeding such a massive family is no small task. Then there's the man who took things even further, marrying 7 wives in a single day. In a rare, jaw-dropping ceremony, a Ugandan man married all his wives at once, dressed in traditional attire, with a grand celebration that stunned the country. The reason? To avoid jealousy. Instead of marrying them separately and causing tension, he decided to give them all equal status from day one. The event was a massive feast, complete with music, dancing, and a parade of newlyweds that left the entire village talking. Uganda's polygamous culture is both fascinating and controversial. Some see it as a tradition, while others question its practicality in modern times. But one thing is certain, in this country, family life is anything but ordinary. Which of these stories impress you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Lake Victoria is the largest freshwater lake in Africa and the second largest in the world by surface area. It is located in East Africa, shared by 3 countries, Tanzania, Uganda, and Kenya. The lake covers about 68,800 square kilometers and is a key source of the Nile River. Lake Victoria supports millions of people who rely on it for fishing, farming, and transportation. It is home to many species of fish, including the famous Nile perch, which is an important part of the local economy. However, the lake faces environmental challenges like pollution, overfishing, and invasive species such as the water hyacinth, which affects water flow and fish populations. Despite these issues, Lake Victoria remains a vital resource for the region. Efforts are being made to protect and restore it, ensuring that future generations can continue to benefit from its waters. The country grows over 50 types of bananas, used in everything from cooking to making juice and even beer. One of the most famous street foods is the Rolex, but it's not a luxury watch. A Ugandan Rolex is a simple yet delicious wrap made of an omelette rolled inside a chapati. The name comes from the way street vendors quickly roll up the wrap, and it has become a favorite meal for both locals and tourists. Uganda is a place where the extraordinary meets everyday life. Ancient traditions leave lasting marks, and food tells stories of culture and creativity. It's a country full of surprises, where the past and present blend in ways that continue to amaze the world.